Western Michigan is 13-0, but is it enough for New Year's Six Bowl? The standings are in Western Michigan's favor. Friday night's 29-23 win against Ohio moved the Broncos to a football bowl subdivision best 13-0 as one of just two unbeaten teams in college football, joining Alabama. Perfection is so infrequently attained in college football that it demands some historical perspective. Western Michigan is just the seventh team in the past 6 seasons to complete an undefeated regular season, and the first to do so from the group of 5. Just 7 teams in the past decade have concluded an entire season unbeaten. Yet the rankings are not in the Broncos' favor. Western Michigan was 17th in the most recent college football playoff standings, 2 spots ahead of Navy, the top-ranked team from the American Athletic Conference. In other words, the best team from what is without question the strongest non-Power 5 league. The Broncos did all they could do. 13 games, all wins. 2 victories against Big Ten foes in Northwestern and Illinois. Just 2 wins by fewer than 2 touchdowns. Western Michigan was given a schedule, rolled through its schedule and stood as perhaps the best team in the history of the Mid-American Conference. And it may not be enough that the Midshipmen sit just 2 spots behind the Broncos in the penultimate playoff rankings is telling. Navy stands within very close striking distance, with 2 games left to play. Both of those games come against bowl teams, beginning with a fringe top 25 opponent in Temple to decide the American. Then comes rival Army, which already has clinched a bowl berth. Those wins would give Navy 6 victories against bowl teams, with another win coming against Notre Dame. The Broncos' strength of schedule, which the Sagarin ratings have as the 118th most difficult in the country, includes just 3 wins against teams with a winning record. Western Michigan can be upset, but the Broncos should still hold their heads high. The team did everything that was asked of it from a middling schedule, rolling through the opposition at a clip nearly unparalleled across the FBS. Where the Broncos faltered was through no fault of their own. The big issue is the comparison of the MAC and the American, and in comparing the road Navy would take to 11-2 compared to the Broncos' run to perfection. It's simply not an even comparison. The American is so far ahead of the MAC in 2016 that 11-2 might trump 13-0, particularly when given the Midshipmen's 4 potential victories against teams with at least 8 wins: Houston, Memphis, Tulsa, and, with a win on Saturday, Temple. Yet it begs the question, if the Broncos can go 13-0 with 2 wins against the Big Ten and not be given an Access Bowl bid to the Cotton Bowl, will a team from the MAC ever reach a New Year's Six game? To me, it would be a sad state of affairs for Western, said Central Michigan coach John Bonamego. To do what they've done, if they can't make it into a New Year's Six Bowl, then basically they're telling us that there's no way anybody from the MAC will ever make it. What more can they do? They haven't lost. It's a depressing concept for the MAC to consider. If not Western Michigan, then who? But in placing the 2 teams in such close proximity in this week's top 25, the selection committee has already set the table for a Navy surge. Perfection, such an infrequent accomplishment in major college football, may not be enough.